Hi. Today let's talk about the personality quadrants and understand by using that information how you can identify where you're going wrong and go on a fast track in your success journey. There are four quadrants, and on the left side top corner is the quadrant which tells about the things which you know about yourself and others also know. What could be those things? It's your name, you're tall, you're short, you're fat, you're thin, the color of your shirt, the shoes you're wearing. All those things which are obvious about you are represented in this quadrant. Okay? There is no problem with this quadrant because if you're going wrong somewhere here, you know you are making a mistake and you can get corrective actions here. But then there is another quadrant which tells about the things which you know about yourself but others don't know. What could be those things? It's your bank balance, the secrets which you have, the thoughts which you are thinking about others and the situations, all those things come into this category. There is another quadrant which tells about the things which you don't know about yourself but others know. Now what could be those things? It could be a salesman might eat garlic and onions in the morning and go for a presentation. He may not realize, but the customer and the client might know what's happening with them. That could be putting off the customers and clients, and he might not realize, in spite of best presentation, why the sales are not happening. When some people talk a lot of spray, they spray a lot. They may not do it consciously. It's happening. And nobody told them that it's wrong thing, something they need to correct. And then they continue to do it and they put off people. And the most important example which we can give is our Lord Hanuman. He had all the strengths, all the talents, all the powers within himself, but he never knew that he had those things. But others around him knew that he had those powers, and then at the time of the need, they made him to realize, yes, you're not knowing those strengths which you have, but then these are your strengths. And then it was put to the right use, and rest is history. You may be having such blind spots in your life also. There is another quadrant where there are things which you don't know and others also don't know about you. So what you don't know, you don't know. There's nothing can happen here. But here, you can take support from the others who know where you are going from. Now, we call him a mentor, a coach, who is helping you to identify those things and correct the mistakes. A lot of businessmen have a right-hand man because however successful you are, however great you are, there are blind spots in everybody's life. And those people who think that they don't have any blind spots have the biggest blind spot. The star sportsmen, singers, authors, actors, everybody has got a mentor, a coach. So who is the mentor? He is the one who is going to identify those blind spots and help you to give a corrective action for that. Also remember that you already have what it takes to become a huge, massive success in your life. A mentor is not going to do a great majority of things for you. He doesn't need to. He just needs to do the fine-tuning, finding the raw blind spots and giving you corrective action. He is going to help you identify them and then give the corrective action. Let's say you're going wrong somewhere. For example, there is a person who said, I am writing all the to-do list, the tasks which are to be done every single day, and most of the days I do more than 80%. I do 8 tasks out of 10 tasks. However, while I am following this religiously, I never could see a great change in my life, great progress in my life. But then that's what people said, that is required for a great massive success. The mentor then comes in, sees the list of all the tasks and tells him about the 80-20 rule and makes him realize that he is actually doing the unproductive 80% of the tasks which are giving only 20% of the results, and then out of those 10 tasks which he is doing on a daily basis, he makes him to realize that these are the 2 tasks if you do, and not doing the other 8 tasks, and if you do just these 2 tasks which he is actually neglecting on a daily basis, he can get 10 times the success rate. That's all the mentor needs to do. It's a small things. Have you ever been bitten by an elephant? A buffalo? A dog? Sometimes maybe. But how about a mosquito? Many times, right? It's those small things which bother you a lot, and mentor is going to help you solve those things. And then you can also, by trial and error, doing a lot of mistakes, earn that experience. You gain that experience and then become successful, but it's going to take a lot of time. Experience is good if it is somebody else's. Okay, somebody's already invented the wheel, make use of it and make a car out of it. That's where the mentor comes into the picture. He saves you a lot of time, saves you a lot of energy, saves you a lot of emotional stress which is going to come through a lot of failures which are going to encounter in absence of a mentor. So that's the power of a mentor. And how do you identify a mentor? Actually, as the saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. It happens. And the mentor is a person who is already there where you want to go. He's already seen that success. You want to reach there and he's already there. Or he's going on a super fast speed in that direction. So he can hold your hand and you both can travel together. Because he's the person who knows what he's doing. He's got a mentor himself. And then the second quality which a mentor has is interested in your success also. These are the 2 qualities which a mentor has. And by these 2 qualities, when a mentor has those 2 qualities, you automatically develop the respect for him and you start following him, you start believing him, and you start getting those results by following whatever he is telling you to do. But there are 2-3 important things which you need to do while you get into a mentorship program. The first thing is emptying your cup. If you're already overloaded with your past successes and this is what I've done, I'm this, I'm that, and your mind is filled, then you're not going to take any of the inputs from your mentor. So you need to empty your cup here. You should be willing to unlearn a lot of things which you have learned. What got you here will not get you there. So if you're not willing to unlearn what you have already learned, then you're not going to progress any further, because you have done the same thing yesterday, you have done the same thing 1 month back, you have done the same thing 1 year back, and the results won't change if you're doing the same thing today. And that's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing every single day and expecting different results is a biggest definition, is a great definition of insanity. So that you should be willing to unlearn and follow to the dot what the coach or the mentor is telling you to do. Then you are on your way to success. It's a highway. And who needs a mentor? Every single person. As I told you, each person has these 4 quadrants. And our goal is to reduce this quadrant to the maximum extent and increase this quadrant simultaneously so that your success is 10 times, 100 times faster, because you can't you can't put in more time. You only have 24 hours. So within that 24 hours, if you want to grow 10 times faster, then you need to do certain other things. That's where the mentor is going to help you out. So wish you all success. I wish you all have a great mentor or coach in your life, and you lead a very happy, successful and prosperous life. Thank you. Good night.